episode of Whitetail Studs TV. On this episode, myself and Kris, which we're introducing you to him, are both on separate hunts. I'm on a public land spot, a new spot, so it's more of like a scouting and hunting at the same time. I actually had a little bit of action, so I'm excited to share that with you guys. And Kris is actually on his private spot that he's seen some good deer already on both on camera and while he was up in the stand. So stay tuned. See if we can get one down on the ground this episode for you.
Good morning, guys. It's October 9th, 2021. Early Saturday morning. Let me see what time it is. It's 20 after 5 in the morning here. So I'm just getting everything put together. By the way, big Browns fan. Getting everything together for a nice morning hunt. It's kind of cool. We're in a hot streak here in Ohio, so hasn't been the greatest hunting weather the past couple. I'd say about for a week now, but let's see what we can get. It's the weekend, and yeah, let's see how this goes. I'll see you there, guys. Nice 45-minute drive to the spot here, so we have to get after it early. Guys, just settling in here. First light's in about 5 minutes, so hoping for some action today. It's pretty chilly this morning for how it has been, so hoping for some movement and try figuring out these deer. So this is a new public land, so kind of scouting and hunting at the same time. See if we can figure out where they're coming from, where they're going, etc. So I have my heated sensor set up to my left, and just hoping that something shows up. So stay tuned. Good morning, everybody. It is October 9th, 2021. We are heading out here in Ohio for our third sit of the season. Getting out there real early. Try to put a smack on a good, nice, mature Ohio buck. As we all know, weather really hasn't been cooperating with us very, very much. It's about 57 degrees right now. It's been the coolest day we've had all week. So hopefully that will mean something. I had first two sits have been pretty good here at this property. Saw a nice 3.5-year-old 9-point. I actually chose to pass on the very first day. And then just some does. So at least, seeing a bunch of activity here. Early part leading up to the rut. I know my good old buddy Steel, he is actually heading to some public land this morning to kind of scout it out and see what he can get from that. So good luck with Steel. Maybe you can get on a spot and stock or something. But yeah, I just thought I'd do a short intro for you people. Kind of let you know how it is. I got my lures finally from Blue Spruce Whitetails. Going to give them another year's shot here. It's great stuff, all pure. It's actually from a deer farm here in Ohio, so
it's nice to give back locally. They got a great product. So we're gonna head out, get in the stand, see what the morning brings us. All right, check in later. Alright guys, it's about 9:30. Seen a few doe here, but trying to figure out this new public land we're hunting on, and I'm gonna try doing a little spot and stock, see if see any action, see if I see any better spots, and you know, if I see something and can get a shot on it, I'm gonna do it. So let's see if we see anything. Well, as I was walking, you know, public land as it is, there's some dove fields not too far from where we've been trying to hunt here, and now there's a guy walking around squirrel hunting. Talked with another hunter here. He went north compared to where I was. Didn't see a whole lot today, so I mean I saw more than he did, but I walked right into a guy walking around with a shotgun hunting squirrels. You know, just another day public land hunting. So, you know, you just live and learn. I'm gonna go shoot my bow and check in with Kris. He's actually hunting on a private spot right now, so let's check in with him, see how he's doing, and hopefully better luck on the next hunt. As I mentioned, you know, didn't have luck this morning, but still got to get our shots in. Still have to be confident for, you know, when that deer does show up. Got to make sure that we're confident in the kill shot, a clean harvest, and that's kind of what I thrive on, and I know Kris and Brett do as well. And unfortunately, I don't have the access outside of my home to be able to shoot in my backyard or anything like that, so I have to come to a range. It is a little loud here, a lot of traffic going by. We have a gun range right behind me. But just making sure I'm still dialed in, making sure the bow didn't get messed up on the hunt this morning, and just get ready for the next hunt. And hopefully Kris has some movement going on with his hunts. He's going to be hunting all weekend, and you guys will be seeing that. Pretty slow this morning. It's about 9 o'clock. Still pretty chilly. The fog just finally lifted. I heard some running and jumping around in the CRP field behind me before shooting light. Didn't get my eyes on anything because the fog was so thick. But I have a weird incident going on here. Not really sure what's going on, but I had a bunch of buzzards flying around me this morning, laying in trees and sitting in trees beside me.
looking down this creek bottom that runs behind. I thought that was weird, so I waited until it lightened up a little bit. And I could see, and I looked down in the creek. I don't know how well y'all can see. There is a dead doe right here in this creek and follows right behind me. Not sure what's going on, what happened. I do have a road about a quarter of a mile or so behind me. I don't know if she got hit maybe and just, finally made it here and bed down and died or what. But I'm gonna go check it out after I get done with this sit. I know STEELE'S out in that public land, he had a little bit of success this morning using his hunted scents. Heated scents. I know he's seen about 4 or 5 doe. He's having trouble with the fog as well, but it's starting to lift up here. But just to give you guys a little setup tour here, I'm in a tree stand on some private property. They planted about 500 trees about 13, 14 years ago, so they're about 20, 25 foot big. And these deer use it as like a passageway between 2 big thick timbers. So as you can tell, and he has like a little beaten path down right here. They haul stuff in and out. Right in front of me. Bait pile needs up fresh, refresh, but it's about right there, about 20 yards. But I got this bean field to my left and a cornfield out in the distance. And then a CRP field all back behind me with a creek bed running through. Hoping to catch a cruising buck or something. Get some footage for you guys. Like I said earlier, I'm using my blue spruce whitetail scents this morning. Spraying some doe urine. Seeing what action it could bring in. So as of right now, it's been pretty slow, but we'll see what the morning brings. I'll keep you guys updated. All right.
Well, unfortunately, Kris and myself were unable to get one down on this Saturday hunt. Kris, however, will be hunting maybe this afternoon. It is still kind of hot here in Ohio. That's the big thing for us, is the weather has not been in our favor. So this morning was the coolest morning we've had all week. So we had to get out and see if there's any movement going on. Like I said, I did have quite a bit going on around me. Just kind of hard to film, especially with the fog. It was thick all morning until almost 9:30 for me, and I think the same for Kris. It is weird, Kris's situation with that dead deer he found. So who knows what caused that? Hopefully it's nothing serious on that farm. Other than that, I'm excited about this public spot that I found today. Kris and I are going to be going out there together and seeing if we can find the honey hole and where these guys are moving. I think I found an access point of where these deer are coming in and out of, but it was hard to see with the fog, like I said. So hopefully Kris gets one tomorrow, and that will be on the next episode. Other than that, guys, thank you so much for tuning in to episode 2 of Whitetail Studs TV, and we have so much more content to bring your way. Have a good one.